True Crime: Streets of LA, released in 2003, was a groundbreaking action-adventure game that took players on a journey through the gritty streets of Los Angeles. With its unique blend of open-world exploration, fast-paced combat, and immersive storytelling, True Crime quickly became a cult classic among gamers. In True Crime, players take on the role of Nick Kang, an LAPD detective with a troubled past.
You should. It would have made your old man proud if you were...
As Nick, players must navigate the dangerous streets of LA, taking on gangsters, drug lords, and corrupt cops as they work to solve a series of interconnected crimes.
The general is in town, looking for his money. And that's bad news for all of us.
The general? He is your problem.
True Crime's combat mechanics were ahead of their time, offering a mix of martial arts, gunplay, and driving action that kept players on their toes.
Monkey paw!
But it was the game's branching storyline that really set it apart.
Like he was doing a little hands-on training for a guy named Fang, the one I saw take off in the Beamer.
Giving players a sense of agency as they made choices that would ultimately determine Nick's fate.
Anyone order Chinese?
Unfortunately, True Crime: Streets of LA never got the sequel it deserved, and the franchise was left to fade into obscurity after the massive failure of True Crime: New York City.
Step away from the barkeep.
In the True Crime series, there was originally a different game planned called Black Lotus, which was not meant to be part of the True Crime series at first. However, the studio was approached by Activision to develop a Hong Kong-style open-world game, and as development progressed, Activision considered rebooting the True Crime series by adding Black Lotus as its next entry. Unfortunately, Activision cancelled the project in 2010.
Now who's this general?
In your dreams.
Oh, not again.
The rights to the game were then bought by Square Enix. After that, Sleeping Dogs came to life. Sleeping Dogs is counted as a silent sequel to the True Crime series, as it had similar approaches and improved them, such as the martial arts combat, the details of the exploration and the storyline, which was quite good, but I still would love to see a remake of True Crime in the streets of LA with today's technology and opportunities. Unfortunately, Activision abandoned the trademark for the True Crime series in 2014, thus making it near impossible that we will ever see a direct remake or sequel of it. You probably think, well, then I'll wait for Sleeping Dogs 2. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but Square Enix cancelled Sleeping Dogs 2 in 2013 due to previous losses of the company and not wanting to risk it any further. That means we will most likely not get our hands on either of them, but there's to hope that game studios and publishers out there see an opportunity to create something as unique as these games. Tell me what you think. What kind of game would you want to see in today's times? A Sleeping Dogs 2, a remake of True Crime, or a completely different approach? Leave me a comment and a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you.